These are 5 more fantasy series that get much better after the first book. All right, so a month or two ago, I did a video about series that get a lot better after the first book, and even up to now, it's like one of my most popular videos. So, I'm nothing if not a slave to the algorithm. So, let's do a part 2. Why not? First up, the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. Now, I think a lot of people will probably disagree with me on this one, as I know that Fourth Wing is a really beloved book. But personally, it took me a while to really warm up to the storyline and the characters. I liked Violet better by the second book, and the expansion of the world building really made me feel a lot more immersed in the series. The Dandelion Dynasty by Ken Liu. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the first book in the series, The Grace of Kings. It wasn't always the easiest book to follow, but I still enjoyed it a lot. However, the second book in the series, The Wall of Storms, is just absurdly good. It is one of my top 3 books of the year so far. And the third and fourth books were also just fantastic. So nothing against Grace of Kings, but it just doesn't compare to the rest of the series, in my opinion. The Tidechild Trilogy by R.J. Barker. Now, the first book of the Tidechild Trilogy did exactly what it was supposed to do. It set up the rest of the series beautifully and really painted a picture of a unique and intriguing world. That said, it's in the other 2 books where the series truly starts to shine, upping the stakes, expanding the world building, and digging a lot deeper into some really fantastic character journeys. The Divine Cities Trilogy by Robert Jackson Bennett. Now, I'm a big fan of this entire series, but I do think the second and third books are a clear step above the first entry. While book 1 feels a bit slow at times with quite a bit of exposition and setup, the rest of the series is a lot faster paced and the plot feels a lot more locked in. I also thought that the story built up to a really excellent, satisfying conclusion in the third book. And finally, the Shades of Magic trilogy by V.E. Schwab. So I have no issue with the first book in the series, A Darker Shade of Magic. Mainly, I just love the rest of the series and the developments and relationships we get to see with the main characters, especially Lila and Kel. And as we get further into the series, we also get to see a whole lot more of this world and its lore, which I just thoroughly enjoyed. All right, so what's a series that didn't truly win you over until after the first book? Drop a comment and let me know.